Hello, this is Lisa Abbott, your digital learning specialist, and in this video I will show you how to perform a search on your Google Drive for items that contain a specific phrase or word. I'll show you how to rename an item on your Google Drive and how to delete an item on your Google Drive. So let's get started. So this is my Google Drive and I am in the grid view. If I switch to list view, let me just show you what that would look like, just in case you get to your Google Drive and yours looks like this. I think it's easier if you click on the grid view, and then it should match mine, where all your folders are first. So the first thing that we want to do is go up to the search bar and click on this down arrow so we can get more options. We're going to search for any type of document, but we only want to touch the ones that we own. And so we're going to say owned by me. And then underneath the item name, we're going to type in untitled. And then you're going to search. And this is going to give you all those items on your Google Drive that are not named properly. And a lot of them can be deleted a lot of times. So how do we know if we can delete them or not? So let me show you a quick, easy way. So what you need to do is you need to come over here and you need to right click to open up this menu, and you need to open up the view details. Now, if you notice that opened up this sidebar over here. And if you look at this, it gives us a lot of information. So I'm clicked on this untitled document and it looks like it doesn't have anything on it. So what can I find out about that by looking? Over here under details, it tells me that this document is part of the Wedgwood 6 test classroom for ELA teachers. And it also tells me who that anyone on the internet with this link can view. So this is actually a test classroom that I used in a webinar. And so I know right away that I don't need that. I don't even think I still have that Google Classroom. So I know right away that I can delete that. It also tells me the location, and that is the classroom folder for that, for Google Classroom. So, you know, that helps too to know the location, but this up here really will tell me a lot with these two right here. And then it also tells me, you know, when was it last modified, when was it last opened, and when was it originally created. So all those things are going to help you determine if you need to delete it or if you need to keep it. In this case, I'm going to right click. I know that I can delete it, so I'm going to right click and I'm going to say remove. And I'm going to say move to trash, and then I can just wait for that message to disappear, or I can close it. So let's go through another one. Notice how this stayed open, but since I'm not clicked on one yet, it's empty. As soon as I click on one, then it goes ahead and it fills all the information about that document. So this one here is untitled presentation, and it looks blank to me. So it says that it is part of the second grade bilingual Google Classroom, and it tells me these are all the people that can edit it, and this is where it's located. Now I know that this is actually a Google Classroom that I had joined as a student for one of my teachers to help her out. So I actually know that I don't need that, even though it is in a Google Classroom, and then it is in her Google Classroom. I was practicing turning in assignments for her to show her students what to do, and it's just a blank document. So I know that I can right click and delete that one or remove that one without any problem. And then if I find one that I want to keep, so let's click on this one. This one is not shared by anybody. I own it. It's mine. It's not shared by anybody, so it doesn't matter what I do with it. It's not going to affect anybody. Again, it tells me created, opened, modified. Also, the activity will tell you when you last opened it, or when you last made an edit to it, or when you last shared it with somebody. So this over here will give you lots of information to help you decide what to do. Let's say I wanted to keep this image, so I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to rename it, and I'm going to give it a descriptive name, and this is a vote badge, a vote pin. Okay, so and it tells it, we know it's an image file because it's a .jpg, so I don't need to put the word image in it, but it's a vote pin, so I'm going to say okay. And later on, we're going to sort all those files into folders. But right now, we're just going through and we're deleting the ones we don't need anymore. And we are renaming the ones with a descriptive name if we still need them. So once we do that with all our untitled ones, we're going to come here and we're going to change the item name from untitled to copy space of. Because when you make copies of things, then they have the title in them, copy of, unless you gave them a good name. So again, what you're going to do is you're going to go through all your copy ofs and you're going to look over here at the details and you're going to see who am I sharing it with, where is it located, when was it last modified, when was it last opened, and then you're going to decide, well, do I need to give it a proper name and take copy of out of it, or am I going to delete it? And again, that was right click and either remove it or rename it. So that is your task for this week. It is our first step in cleaning up our Google Drive. Thank you for listening.